But it's not the case. You have to remain with your wife. If not, women should be sensitized. They have to go for bigamy. They have to sue and go to bigamy. Or if you cannot tolerate each other, then you go and first nullify, or not even nullify. You have, if you were according to the law, you have to first go through a court process so that you dissolve that marriage before you celebrate another form of marriage.
As Christian, as Christian,
Yes.
Are you Christian?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Does me having 4 wives stop me from being a good Christian?
According to the Bible, which I'm not a scholar, though, I must put a. I'm also.
Does having 4 wives stop them from being a good Christian?
I'm not going to go into the merits of that question right now. You know why? Because for me, what the Bible teaches me is that you have to have one woman. Okay. One man, one woman. And I respect that very much. If you go to church and you put a ring, they say you better get someone you're going to be in the same, they call them cellmates, because the ring is like tying you down to that very woman. And for whether good and bad times, you stick by your person. I speak by my man as your man speaks by a woman. And that's what Christian marriage is all about. You raise up your children in a family and you develop each other. Then that's what the typical Christian setup should be.
I am looking at this scenario. I am a Christian. As the Muslims say, Iman, the Iman is always at the heart. I am a good Christian, but I chose to marry 4 wives. And I go to my church, okay, I am married, customarily, but I present myself as a good Christian. I'm trying to find out to say, if somebody presents themselves to be good Christians, does having 4 wives disqualify you from being a good Christian? Because I customarily have 4 wives and I'm a good church goer. Does that disqualify me from being a good Christian? In reality, that's what I'm trying to.
A good Christian or not, Bravo, is a personal decision. It's not someone to dictate whether you're a good Christian or not, or your pastor. But also you have to follow it with the practices of what, and follow what the Bible says you follow. If the Bible says have this one woman, then that's what the Bible tells us to do. Just like the Mohammedan, they follow what the Quran says. Have 4 hakis and provide for them equally. So it's up to you and your conscience. Say, you know what? For me, I'm going with my one wife because that's what the Bible, and it's on person-to-person basis. It doesn't invalidate you anyhow, but what is your belief and how far can you go to put those practices of what the Bible teaches us into reality and practice them? That is a personal question, Bravo.
So now I see Christians with 4 wives are not Christians. They're somewhere. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing, and we are here to really bring out all different scenarios. I know some people are lost somewhere, and this is where men are making mistakes and say, oh, now I want to be a good Christian. I have to drop all these 4 wives that I have, and I have to take one other wife to church so that I come out of this sin. Because we call it sinning because you already have 4 wives. So to cleanse yourself, you take one of them to church, and then you become so holy. Does that make you holy because you've dropped these 4 wives? And what happens to these 4 wives? Okay, you may say even customarily, you did not marry them. So they still become your girlfriends. But now you've chosen to come out and officiate one wife. Does that save me as well? I have 4 wives, but I did not marry them customarily. Not introducing them, but people know that these are my wives. But I've chosen to come out of sin and marry this one wife, the middle one or the last one. So with these 4 wives that I had that were not married customarily, can they put up a case against me because I've already committed with them for 15 years or 20 years? But again, after 25 years, I choose one of them to take them to church.